But yes, we will begin stream here now. We were just
Hello.
talking about what kind of food you could afford on less than $1.
AKA ad revenue.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, I don't know. 60 cents? I think you could buy like one lemon with that.
maybe.
I don't know. Could be. There's a place down the street from me that has 87-cent bananas, but I don't know if like that's a little too expensive for my blood apparently.
Yeah, like what you then also have to ask like what is the percentage of like banana to spider at that point? like I make that joke and I don't intend for that joke to be like haha things are terrible, like places like that are terrible, cheap food is always bad. It's just like at the same time I will always maintain that one memory of the time that I bought a very cheap banana while I was in the Dominican Republic and had been told like all those things of like, oh, watch out for spiders in it, and it had a fucking spider in it.
I don't know how I would respond if I found a spider in my banana. Was it in the banana or was it like on the banana?
It
Is
was like
there
in the banana. Like I unpeeled the banana and there was a spider inside the peel.
how'd it get in there? I
I
feel like
have
we should be more secure.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I it was on I was on like a medical mission trip to the Dominican Republic with like a church group. And like that was day 2. That happened to me day 2. I lived in
I
fear of every single food item for the rest of that fucking trip.
That banana or that spider was like, "You think that you have chosen the banana? I was born in the banana, molded by it."
You purchased this banana with money, but I purchased it with squatters' rights.
Yeah.
No wait, this
Sometimes
is
that
the
be.
this is the fancy dude alleyway. I need the tavern alleyway. Wait.
Ah, yes. The man turned to gold, who just is a gold sculpture dude reference. What? If you want to go to the Western Thoroughfare, just keep going straight. You head out this path, you'll be in Hyrule Field. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you say that, but then there's rocks.
I think my biggest problem with this game is, as I said before, how fucking empty it is.
Yeah.
Like it is just so empty.
I think that yeah, this is the doctor.
Oh, okay.
That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise.
Oh yeah. My God. Even Link's like, is this man a fucking alive? Doctor, wait, if something isn't done, this child will.
Oh, sup, bro? It's you. Wait, why are you? Can
Link's got like half closed eyes.
Link is like, am I still invisible?
Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do, huh? I don't know who's talking. Is this Telma?
Time for the fucking cat to start eating the fish.
That old coot reminded me, though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakariko Village in the Elden Lands who's tended Gorons and Zoras.
What
course,
fucking
it's a
Zoras
shaman.
made it all the way to Kakariko Village?
Is this true? Perhaps if we take him there.
Inadvisable, too dangerous. But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need either. We
Oh, so
better
that's-
escort you. Am I right, boys?
Okay, you guys are way too into this, and it's kind of suspicious. To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. Oh. But we'll be safe now. Who enlisted these people? Cowards! Don't ever show your faces here again.
But cowards drink the most. You're running a bar, lady.
And Link's like 4'9" and just like, hello?
Sup,
Oh
I
my.
have a sword and chainmail.
Looks like we got a young swordsman left. Yes. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us, so get ready to go, honey. Pronto. I didn't say anything. Link did not say anything. You know that girl, don't you? It's a real shame she can't even
Okay,
remember
she
her
does
own
have
name.
amnesia. I completely forgot about that. I'm just like, oh, she
Yes.
just fucking cold shouldered his ass.
We've got major plot amnesia. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road, so she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than in all the soldiers of Hyrule for sure.
So, my question with the design of this Zora child is specifically those little tassels at the end of like the head fins. How are they attached? Because like you
No,
can
I
see the little
completely-
end points of the cross hatching. Do they just fucking like shink in there at the end? Because like feels like that'd just fall off if they weren't like, you know, fastened to the skin in some capacity.
You lend your strength to her, you hear me? The cat's just like, I know what you are.
I can see through your lies, dog man.
I was just talking about Balto the other day. I like Balto. It's a good movie. So you say the bridge to the east has been destroyed, huh? Then our only option is cross the bridge to the west. How did Ilya do her hair? It's like a fucking pointy, like, swirl. You see what that means? You'll have to deal with that thing.
Yeah, baby. Round 2. Hans.
Come on, Hans, we got this. Let's go.
We just teleported. The fuck?
Man, where's this power when you need it most? Thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? I don't like her lips. Link? That's a fucking weird name.
You don't like the weird... Oh god, it's not a fucking barnacle. It's not a clam. It's... Scallop.
It
Weird
looks-
fucking scallop lips.
That's what it looks like. I will never in all my life forget your kindness, Link.
Like they got like a weird like pointy bit down in the middle and like the bottom lip like has a crevice to accept it.
This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild like a feral beast. I don't know about that. He looks like he's half asleep. He's like, yeah.
Proud and wild. He looks like a frat bro who just stumbled out and passed out on the lawn. What do you mean, woman?
We need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay? Why are we rhyming?
Don't think too much about the corpses, honey. Now ride. That weird little fucking like smile, just like I'm gonna fucking die. All right.
Why is Haunt so big compared to these other horses?
We just fed it more. Okay. What am I stuck on there?
Is Is Epona canonically supposed to be like a Clydesdale?
Possibly. Also, am I down to one bomb or one arrow is the question here.
Well, either way, you're probably fucked. I hate this thing. Why must everything have nipples? Okay, it's your turn, honey. We're counting on you.
Also, it became night real fucking quick.
It was like, it's a nice, sultry, like early afternoon, and now it's evening. Goodbye.
Up.
Whoa. Nice.
Okay. New question. Yeah, I was
We're
out of arrows. Fuck.
Sword time.
He has shields, though, is the problem. Because I'm pretty sure the only way to beat this one is with arrows.
Oh no.
Thank you. Thank you, God. Oh, come on! I can't fucking see! The bomb arrow is too much!
How does one aim with fuse in my face? Nipples. Nipples.
It confirms that it's a mammal, alright? Also, I love how, like, he's sitting right next to the cart he's supposed to be stopping. He's like, yeah, I could. How did that not...
It went right through him.
I know it was off to the side a little bit. Alright, so I just gotta let him get close. Oh god, oh god. There we go. I'm losing a lot of hearts to this. Also, because I'm pretty sure I have to do it, like, in a row 3 times, not just... And now he starts zigzagging. God fucking damn it.
I like that every time he comes back up onto his horse, somehow he's survived this tragic fall.
Wait. Okay.
Oh no!
I'm gonna run out of hearts soon.
Alright, man. Mammal man. Mammal orc man.
Okay, so I just gotta, like, wait for him to, like, get right up on me and then just fucking blast him.
Does it need to be bomb arrows?
Here, let's try switching off that, because I'm about to fucking lose this. Okay. Okay. I don't think it has to be bomb arrows, because I don't think it, like, because there's nothing that required bombs to this point, so I don't think it would assume that I had them. Okay, why? Okay, I'm going to de-merge these, just so I'm not always starting with bomb arrows.
Because otherwise it could help with the vision issues.
Yeah, just a bit. Oh, thank God.
Ta-da!
Sadly, we know that one can survive that fall.
Yeah, and he'll be back. He'll be back.
That's only round 1. Or no, that's round 2.
Keep up the good work where I saw you fall off this bridge 16 times.
Keep up the good work. You're really good at almost dying. Oh. Wait, hold the fucking phone.
Just so
I
we
need
don't
hearts.
have to deal with the heart sounds.
Yeah, I just need enough to make it not beep.
And on that day, they died.
Everything is Everything is just polygonal enough to... Oh, come on, guys. You know why this is a problem? Because you guys didn't fucking wait on me. Oh,
They're on fire.
They do use the Gale Boomerang again.
Does it heal, or is it just like, no, now it's just permanently broken?
I don't
This
think...
is my least favorite part of this whole game.
There's always a part like this in a Zelda game where it's just like, I would love it if it weren't for this part.
No, Ocarina of Time doesn't have that.
Wait, really? There's nothing in Ocarina of Time that you're just like, man, I wish that this was not part of the game.
No. I mean, like, there's one optional item that you can get, but you don't need it, which is the Big Goron sword, and that's the only part that's, like, timed. But there's no part in Ocarina of Time that I'm like, wow, this could just be completely omitted and everything would be better.
Hey, guys,
Whereas Mask
we're not on the fucking path.
They do this when they've been pushed off. When they're being chased by these dudes.
Oh, there's a piece of heart that I can come back for. I can get that with the Gale Boomerang. Okay. Why? Epona, your turning radius is a bad thing. Midna.
Yes, that is what's happening.
Link, you just gotta lead the target.
You got it. That Zora has been boiled. He's now boiled fish. Oh, it must smell terrible
God.
in there.
The hog literally pit maneuvered me into a tree.
Do you think Zoras smell like fish? Think that they are like abysmal to be hanging around?
Possibly? Like possibly I wonder if it's like fish smell comes from the mercury concentration, I believe. I could be completely wrong on that. Fish is not my knowledge base. That would be my partner's, but I believe that is like why fishy things smell fishy. So like it's a question of like, are Zora's high mercury concentration? Oh my god, it's fucking pig. All right, and of course they got a bomb in front of it. Okay, I'm just going to.
Yeah, this is the worst part of this game.
It's made even worse by the fact that like the L targeting, which has worked pretty solidly for most of this game, just gives up when it's just like the Hans. Hans. I swear to God. This game is just like, yo, flat surfaces are the fucking best. And the okay.
Oh my god, this horse!
I am.
Epona.
I'm only.
Epona steered better in Ocarina of Time. Just throwing it out there.
I will agree with that. But Epona is nothing compared to the King of Red Lions. The King of Red Lions had that fucking minute control that you love to see. Oh god, they're gonna die. There's so many fucking pigs. All right, I got the fucking bomb. Turn the right way this time, please.
Oh, but you think it's over? It's not over.
There's still one more large area that we have to get. Guys, share the fucking road. Be a good driver and a good citizen and share the goddamn lane. What a thrill. What if we could just turn into a dog and teleport them? Okay, I hate the pigs. I hate the pigs so much.
Mm-hmm.
Link,
they are the worst.
Link, get off the horse. Do not talk to people. Dismount the horse. Thank you. What if there were different buttons for things? What if there were more buttons on the controller that one could use for these things?
No, A has to be for talking, doing, and opening. All
Video
things.
games literally hit that fucking one thing where they're just like, yo, what if we made an action button and all actions were the action button? He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother?
Oh, she did.
Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. Either that, or he's talking about a different, large, thick fish mommy. I don't know. I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. Yeah, it's an awful memory. I was totally there when she died. I totally just didn't talk to a ghost and got told, like, oh shit, it was bad.
Why are his lips so big?
I don't know. Also, I love how, like, Link is just like, Link is a grief sponge. It's just like,
yeah.
I died really horribly. Oh, fuck. You died that horribly? Fuck. Like, immediately, like, Link is just, like, torn up about it. It's just like, buddy, you do not have to take on everyone else's burdens just because you don't speak. Is that so?
Don't speak.
Thank you, Colin. Amazing.
Why does this child have cowboy boots?
Well, because Kakariko Village is very close to the cowboy town. From
the Wild West.
The later on mission in the game where you get to go to the cowboy town and it plays the cowboy songs. I think this is Colin. Were you doing Colin or was I doing Colin?
I can do Colin, it's fine.
Hey, Link, about Ilya. Is it true what they said about her?
Yeah, she got fucking plot amnesia, kid. Hate to see it. Yes, she has lost her memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. Otherwise, it wouldn't be plot amnesia. But it will be all right, child. If we just give her some time, I am certain that Ilya will find her heart again. She seems central to the plot, and I think that means she won't just get killed off. So, Colin, I'd like to... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, who designed these kids? Their faces are too far down their heads.
I do not know. Like, because
If
it's like this
scooched
thing of
their
like...
head up.
Like, what? Because like, it's a Japanese game dev company. And so, like, I'm guessing that the designers were, like, trying to find, like, different, like, cultural markers to put in to create a more, like, fleshed out world of, like, different, like, areas and different, like I don't know the proper term for it, but, like, I don't know what real culture did you pull this from?
Yeah.
England. That's why they
He
don't
does.
open their mouth.
He looks like a British painting from like
Oh my
1627.
god, he looks like a he looks like an early illustration of Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
So Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. What courage? He got captured. That's all he's done.
Nice to see there's still hope here, and it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours. Any chance you're of the mind to put them for use at Hyrule?
Lady, what the fuck do you think I've been doing? I have seen monsters that will rouse me from my sleep for the rest of my life. I am trying my best.
What hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can.
The Resistance.
And I'm a member of that group. Wink.
The group's name is Avalanche. My name is Tifa.
Link's like, boob? Boob?
Like,
Call me Telma.
you could draw a line from that boy's pupils. You know what he was looking at.
I may just stay here a little bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya and, well, never mind about the rest.
Okay, so
like, dang.
what are the things like around the underside of her eye?
I think they're just like little decorative gemstones.
Because like she has a nose piercing and like the beauty mark, but like, did she like, are those pierced in or tattooed on, or did she just glue gemstones around her eyes?
I think they're supposed to be like, have you ever seen like sequins that you just like plop, like they have like little sticky backs on the sides? I think that's what it's supposed to be.
I have. I just never thought.
Because obviously makeup exists here.
Yes,
like, got some...
obviously you can see the contouring.
The bar is actually kind of a safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. I like how she got like a skippy, like, you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey.
Also,
Wink.
like, I get that they're trying to give her like the haha, she's a sultry older lady and she has like that eye half closed thing, but like her eyelids are bisecting her pupils. That would be very difficult to see. Like consistently, like just think about like how difficult it would be to see if like you had your eyelid bisecting your pupil constantly.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got Ghost. Ghost. I swear, Link is haunted. That wasn't like a pleasant come hither look. That was like, follow me and die.
Quick, follow me. It's not like it won't. Joke about tabs in search engines. Okay. Or tags in image search engines. Look, and then they hit us with like Breath of the Wild with Mifa and fucking Sidon, and it's just like, you can't do that to me. You can't just awaken shit and then walk away.
So many sexy fish. You ever wanted to fuck a fish? Well, Zelda's gonna make you want to fuck a fish.
Like, people are out there like, yeah, like, what made you a furry? And it's just like, people like, Sonic. I'm just like, okay, if there was a video game that was gonna make me a furry, if there was a make me a furry, Star Fox exists, people.
Everybody always uses Robin Hood. The fox one.
Yeah. I loved that movie. Like, I love. When I say I love that movie, I loved that movie to death. The VHS copy of that movie that I had growing up died because we watched it so much. So I get it. I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. Question marks? It is where we take our eternal rest. Again, question marks?
This is the second body of water I have seen in this town. The other one is an alkali hot spring. What?
My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here.
King Zora. Just like the Hylians, King Hylian, and the Gorons, King Goron. It's so cool that all of our leaders have that naming scheme, don't you think? Don't you love President Joe Human?
I was gonna say, like, oh my god.
It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. That which I have promised you is within this grave. Grave rob, bitch. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero. Garments that house the abilities of the Zora. Good thing they fit you.
He didn't exactly know how like big you were, and like it's really cool how he just assumed you were going to be a short king, but you know. It's just like, god damn it. Well, I hate when I have jokes and I think about it and I laugh before I can even fucking say the joke. It's just like, wear it well. Those scales are his. He died skinning himself to make it for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, at last, I can join the king in slumber. And yet, my son, he still knows nothing of my death.
Don't tell him. Let it be a fucking fun surprise.
If you see him again, please pass on this message, even though you can't talk.
Please pass on this message. You weren't my favorite child, but I'm an only child. Yep.
Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. Unless somebody else is elected, because we're not actually a monarchy. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him.
Tell him what? You had a pattern there. You tell him and then thing, and then you, like, tell him his mother loves him, and tell him the combination to the safe is 3.
Well, it's a good thing you found all your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. But aren't you forgetting something kind of important? The last fused shadow.
We couldn't get it without this.
I know.
Remember what Pharaoh's the light spirit said. He said you would need the fused shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world.
I guess the fucking light spirit should have also mentioned, just so Midna would have kept it in her like front brain, that like, hey, you also need the Zora armor.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you go back now with all of the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself.
So then why hasn't it repeated itself?
So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lake bed of Lake Hylia. I was fucking there. We know.
Like, it's this whole thing of just like, you gotta do this right. Otherwise, Zant will just do it all over again. And it's just like, so why hasn't he?
Yeah.
Like, we're
He
not
could do it right now.
We're going at a relatively leisurely pace here. If he could kick the asses of the light spirits the first time, why is he not doing it again? Right now. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah. Grave defiling. It's so awesome. Love doing it. So what
They
could that
made them to be
possibly
pushed.
say? Do they all say the same thing?
Okay, let's look and see. So you got that one that's,
Yep.
and then
I can.
yeah.
Yeah, they all say the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, that could also just be a, you know, guys, why do you gotta do this to me? Also, that seems suspicious.
Mm-mm. Let me see if I can find a script of what it says in Hillian. Do the graves
Because
say?
Hillian
What
isn't
do the
Hillian just
graves say?
an alphabet swap?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
If Link inspects one of the larger tombstones, it reads, "The cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree."
Oh.
I don't think that's what that one does. I think that's in the grave inside Hyrule Castle.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da. Hylian alphabet.
Not a single heart to be had, huh?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's a much more understated, like this Kakariko Village theme is so much more understated than like Ocarina of Times, because Ocarina of Times like goes.
They're
So-
understated, especially in before you become an adult,
Yeah.
because a lot of it's under construction.
I'm just gonna grab the Hawkeye while I have a chance.
Kakariko Village. All right, graves. Let me see. Do they not have them translated?
Do we need to go back to the graves and translate them for the wikis?
No. Although there is a lot of stuff that they've translated here, which I find interesting. There's like letters and stuff. One of them says, apparently, if you take it off of the thing, there's like a letter on somebody's desk and it says, "Blake Hollins is ninja. He would take lollipops from kids and would laugh about it. But he was good guy, and I would have to say he would not stop staling and tap dancing. The secret is in the cookie jar. ... Good."
Huh. I wonder. I guess like is that might just be localization team like inside jokes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can't go out this way because the bridge is down.
If you look at Agatha's castle sign, it says buttery instead of butterfly.
Just
In
Agatha's.
Talma's bar, there's the words juice, like Jiuce instead of juice, meat and ham.
Just like some things are just spelled differently.
Yeah. And then apparently in the Temple of Time, something says Jack Kirby Crosby made this.
Huh.
But nothing about the graves, so...
Okay, so which bridge is the bridge that's This is the bridge that
Don't
we
you
have
just
to
have
like
to go to the-
pay for.
I always thought you just had to go to like the clown dudes.
Yeah. Are there rocks blocking? Oh, there's rocks blocking the way. Okay. Are
Can't you
these
bomb them?
bombable? Yeah. Not that.
Wah!
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure also, like, there's a bridge here that's out. Or no, it is just an interconnection. Okay.
Yeah, this is my biggest problem with this world is like, where are all of these weird, like, road cavern things doing? Why is the entire world separated by big blocks of fields and then like tiny cavernous corridors? Is that a Goron?
Yeah. Okay, so that's the Goron
And-
you have to like pay at Hyrule Castletown to get you places. So,
Ba-ba-da-ba.
so wait, which bridge was? Oh god, these things.
Are those the same things in Ocarina of Time that are in the desert? Wait, have you ever played Ocarina of Time?
I have not.
Levers, I think they're called. Zelda.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lever.
Okay, that's the bridge that's out. Okay, the bridge to the north there. Okay, so we could just sweep back to the. Where'd my mini map go? There it is.
Wow.
Because I know there's like fucking 3 different like Hyrule Field bridges that you need to build just so you can have full mobility across that area.
Can't you warp?
I can't yet because you can't turn into a dog yet.
Oh, yeah. You have to unlock it.
Yeah.
Take the weird darkness out of your head. I still don't really understand why they designed Hyrule Field this way. To me, it just seems kind of annoying.
Like if you look at the map, like the overall map, like it looks like there's just like outside of Castletown, there's just these pits.
Yeah. Looks like giant bodies of water.
Yeah. Like the land of the fields looks like lakes.
Chat.
That was just what I needed. I'm surrounded by
Followers.
who love me.
Thank you for the
Hello,
follow.
welcome in.
I feel I am beloved.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it feels like yeah, it feels like the fields are bodies
Gigantic
of water.
lakes.
And all these like mountains and hills and like fucking pits. Like I love how it's just like Hyrule Field is great, wide open, spacious. I mean, except for the fucking just canyons that are everywhere.
And it just doesn't make any sense geographically. Like, how many people live in this whole country? Like,
Yeah,
20?
you've met them.
Like, you've got Ordon Village, you've got Kakariko Village, and you've got Hyrule Castletown. And there's, like, no one else.
Yeah. Oh,
Yay.
we're still fucking a ways off. I really thought I was. I thought I was closer to a full heart container from those.
Let's go, Haunts. Stop getting
And-
yourself caught on everything.
And we can't go that way because I think that one is the one that we need. Is it like an upgraded bomb? I know it's rocks that are blocking that one, but I also know that it's not like rocks that I could just walk up and throw a bomb and solve that problem.
Oh, the side rocks.
Yeah.
Don't you need to get underwater bombs from Kakariko too?
God damn it, you're right. Yeah,
It's
no,
okay. We'll get there.
Until, god damn it, I made it through the one way without getting stuck on anything. Like, I also love how this game is just like, yeah, you've been setting up fast travel this whole time. Can I use it? No. All of your hard work.
Fuck you in particular.
All your hard work will pay off. When? Eventually. Ugh. Like, I love these games, and like I love how they design worlds. It's just kind of sad how this one is just like, it's so big and expansive. It is? Yeah. When you don't think about it. When you do think about it, it gets real fucking small and empty.
And I think that that's like, I mean, like I said, I'm not hating on this game. I think that everybody
No.
has, you know, they're entitled to their favorite Zelda because I think all Zeldas have something good to offer, but this one just doesn't do it for me in the same way.
This one's like Twilight Princess's strength, I feel, comes from its characters and storytelling. I feel like that's like one of the places where like Wind Waker kind of comes up a little short.
I don't know though. There's some scenes in Wind Waker that just hit different.
Yeah. Like it has like Wind Waker has like solid scenes. It's just like the like overarching story, like the thing that like keeps you going from point to point to point is just like, all right, cool. You're saving your sister. All right, you saved your sister. Now do everything else for us. Because you have to now. You made the mistake. You're the hero boy.
This guy looks like fucking Louis C.K.
He really does.
Rip to that guy. Let's get some underwater bombs.
Oh, I only have one bomb bag. I have to get more bomb bags to be able to have more bombs. Hold on.
You
Where's-
can replace them.
Yeah.
Fancy
Incredible.
bomb buyback.
That's a... Okay. A little more than a rupee per bomb. All right, cool.
Cool. Now we can get those weird fishy bombs.
Just gonna grab as many as I can.
Why is the fish a bomb? Why is the bomb a fish?
Like, I love how like the bombs are just like we made these bombs out of metal, and to make water bombs, you gave them a different fuse. That would have been smart. I just took the normal bombs and stuffed it inside a fish. Fuses, yeah, that would work. I'll try that next time.
Yay, now we can explode things underwater, which still doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, like, promise I'm not the FBI, but have you ever messed around with explosives before?
No, but
There are
I
some...
I didn't grow up a boy, so
Fair. There are some complexities to explosives that make blowing up things underwater difficult. And so like waterproof fuses are and like waterproof wrappings of explosives are important if you want to detonate them underwater.
But how do you get a fire underwater? This is like SpongeBob episodes where they have campfires, and I'm like, how is this working?
I genuinely don't know like the chemicals behind it. I just like I know that there is a distinct difference between like waterproof and non-waterproof fuses. growing up, there were these firecrackers that we used to get that had waterproof fuses, and we always put the fish back 100%. Never, dynamite fishing is illegal, but you could throw them in lakes. Oh god,
Wow.
I hate choo-choos. Like, that is the one like aesthetic choice that this game made that I just do not agree with.
Just
Look-
a blob of slime.
Yeah. Like, at least Skyward Sword was just like blob of slime with an eye. It's like, okay, cool. That makes sense. That's cool and unique, and I like that. It's just like Twilight Princess. Yo, you ever seen
Choo-choos
Jello?
weren't even. Choo-choos weren't even in Ocarina of Time.
I think weren't they a Wind Waker invention?
No, they came from Majora's Mask. They were like all over the overworld.
All right.
You could use them with ice arrows to create ice blocks.
Hello there, clown
God,
man.
why?
Well, hi there! Welcome to Falby's Flight by Fowl! Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A cuckoo-powered ride around Lake Hylia. You will love it! Next up for Fantastication, one big guy. Just one? Right then, that's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches. How about it, partner? All right, thanks, partner. Now just grab a cuckoo of any color and try to sail to the Isle of Riches. Okay.
I would prefer to die.
All right.
Never, ever. Let me see if I can find this picture of a choo-choo. I saved it, but I didn't give it a name, so now I'm searching through all of my files. Oh, there it is. That's what they look like in Majora's Mask.
I will check in 1 second. Come on, baby.
Nice.
Hey, let's go. And can I do it right and drop down? Oh no, they remove the chest, don't they? No, they don't.
No, they're still there. This is making my brain hoit.
All right. God damn it.
Ooh.
I messed up the timing. I should have dropped off on the side that wasn't spinning around. Oh well. I don't need more money until I get a bigger wallet anyway. Because that would have likely run me to the point where I had too much.
Can you imagine swimming with chainmail on? That must suck.
I can barely imagine swimming in anything more than like swim trunks.
Yeah.
Member of the Zora
I am a
tribe.
member of the Zora tribe. The proud people. Da, 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 da.
They're on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake.
What
Bird.
are you, friend? Oh,
A human. I'm plump. But I don't need to talk to humans.
Must be Wolfie.
ah. Oh, there's a howling stone for the dog later. Also, what the fuck is that glowy thing over there?
I think it's a Poe. But you can't fight those until you're Wolf too,
I guess.
with the sniffs.
Yeah, I guess it is a Poe. That's weird. I didn't think that they spawned until you triggered that event. Like the first event underneath the underneath Castletown. Huh. Learn something new every day. Oh, and there's another Poe. Yeah,
Yep.
I guess they do spawn before that point. Okay, how do you fucking put on the Zora armor? Oh, it's in collection. And I still have Ilya's scent. We're just gonna hold on to that for the rest of the game.
Can you imagine being a Zora and you see this and you're like, the fuck? That's not a Zora.
just. Is this Zora blackface? I wonder.
God.
Like you just like sup, my fellow Zoras. Like
They're all hanging out down here.
yeah.
Whee! What you gotta say, dudes?
I think I can talk to the swimming one. Let's talk to this guy.
I like that nobody cares.
Oh.
That they're not surprised or shocked at all. Like,
Sup, bro? Cool flippers. It's been overrun by monsters. They're everywhere. All we could do is seal them in so they do not bring darkness to others.
Well, we'll be opening that. Thank you.
I guess. Oh, we have to open this.
Yep. Blow it up.
and then put the bomb. Oh, you have to time it properly.
Ah. Okay, held it a little long that time. And now go. There we go.
Perfect. Like, dude, we just sealed that up. There's monsters.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I got this sword for. All right. I have thoughts about this temple.
I hate it.
I haven't played Ocarina of Time, so I can't compare it to like Ocarina of Time's Water Temple. I've heard bad things about that one too.
It's okay. Everybody freaks the fuck out, but they don't pay attention. The problem that a lot of people run into with Ocarina of Time's Water Temple is, so you have to make the water go up and down, like in certain levels.
Yeah.
One of the issues that a lot of people run into is that there is a platform that is sitting on the bottom when the water is at the very bottom. And when you do it to the next level, the platform rises up. And everybody goes through the door at the top of that platform. What they do not know is that there is a hole beneath that platform that has an extra key.
Oh.
So they all get stuck and they're like, where's the other key? And then they like, but there is a hole that opens up specifically when that platform moves. So you know what? That's their fault. They didn't pay attention.
This one bugs me just because there's what is it? There's a point later on into it where there's like this maze, like in a very specific kind of way. It's just like you didn't figure out your way through the maze. And it's just like the way through the maze is like hidden behind like this one. Like it's hard like when you're swimming to get like a proper positioning through the maze. Also, I love how like Barnes is just like, I've done it. I've finally created the ultimate explosive device. No one will have ever thought of putting a bomb inside a fish. You go down to Lake Bed Temple. Yo.
Yeah, like
Have
how long
10
has
of
this been in here? I thought he invented it.
Yeah. Barnes. It's like, okay, look, I'm gonna level with you. I may not have invented anything. Also, what am I still to kill here? I'm hearing...
Like combat music?
Yeah, I'm hearing the combat music. What am I supposed to be fighting?
Link's like, I'm on guard for anything.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Is that it?
Does not
Probably
appear to be.
squeegee.
Oh, here's another one.
I do not like these slimes.
Like they're uninspired is the thing.
Yeah.
Because like especially when you compare it to like fucking. I'm sorry. Wind Waker choo-choos are a gold standard.
Yes.
They have so much characterization and life and like uniqueness to them.
Now, what I do hate are these guys. I hate them so much. Stupid snails with their stupid shells.
Whoa, that's treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock down those stalactites hanging off the ceiling first?
I would have
Also,
loved to have gotten to make that choice myself.
Yeah.
They don't look to be very stable. I bet they'd break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? Why?
I like this game does not handhold a lot, but then the times that it does, it's just like so I know you're a dumbass, right? So like you knock down the stalactites.
Yeah, I don't understand why they do that.
Oh.
There's one more right there.
Ah. There we go. And Tektites.
Yay, my favorite of somehow overpowered enemies.
I'm glad that they die to one jump strike, but like, yeah, they really should. Like, there's a lot of stuff in
They're
Zelda that
bugs.
should be weaker. Or in Twilight Princess that should be weaker. Okay.
I hate these dudes.
There's a...
Stupid
God.
snails.
Have I complete... I think I
What
might have...
are they?
Like, they're little lizard guys.
They look like a Pokemon.
Oh my god, they look like little Aeron. Or, like, what is...
Yeah.
Or Lairon. Larion. Just... God. What is the button prompt for... Shield Bash?
Isn't it just like pushing forward?
Yeah. Okay, now it's dead. Thank God. And
Now
I
you
love,
could use it as a weapon somehow.
I love how they're just like, "Yo, these things are super hard to fight, but don't worry. Later on, you'll get a way to deal with them quicker." And it's just like, what if?
It takes about as much time.
My trouble isn't their armor game. My trouble is the fact that it still takes 3 sword hits to kill them with or without armor. I'm guessing that because we can knock this down, there's something important up here. Okay, not
A
important.
pleasure.
Ba-ba-ba. Nice. More of this patented invention.
Barnes with his patented water bombs. Barnes out here fucking pulling an Elon Musk.
I know this is like a really stupid criticism I have, but every time that Link opens the door, like the dirt falls or whatever, and that's fine the first time, but if you open it again, why does the dirt fall again?
They're always embedded into the dirt.
Yeah.
Also, Twilight Princess Lizo Falls are like some of like I hate that like it makes me sound contradictory. It's just like, you're complaining about things taking so many hits, and then you're complaining that these are too easy. It's just like, well, that's the thing. There are some things that are supposed to be easy. There are some enemies that you're just supposed to be able to walk up and bop bop dead. Lizalfos or Lizalfos are not supposed to be one of those things.
This never made any sense to me either, where you can't interact with that thing. Like, just hop up, Link. Just hop. Just grab it.
Like, it's just like, you cannot jump from here. Why not? Because there's stairs. It'd be like, you're not gonna fucking, there's stairs. You can't jump there. What are you?
Just
Like-
hop, Link.
Yeah, no, like, the one thing that, like, I know why they don't do it, but I feel like would be cool. Give us a 3D Zelda game like this with a Rock's Feather. Give us a dedicated jump button item.
Well, they had jump in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Like, it finally wasn't just something that you had to trigger by jumping near a ledge, but they finally had a jump button. But Link had baby hops in that one.
Yeah.
Oh no, a Tektite. Whatever will we do?
And so we need the water to be running to push the water wheel. I'm trying to take stock of this because I know that, like, this place is very much built around, like, keeping a decent memory of, like, positionings of things and, like, how, like, the room layouts are set up. I think I just heard a coup.
Huh?
I think I just heard a coup.
A coup?
Yeah, I'm hearing like little noises.
That might just be me.
Oh.
I am the little noises.
Also, like, what is the... It's very, very quiet. The dungeon theme.
Well, isn't it just like beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop?
Yeah, like I get like the stylistic choice they're going for. It's just like, it's like little drip drops of water. It's like, okay, cool. But like,
But why? Yeah, why is it so quiet?
like
What?
there's some like audio design in this game that I just fucking love, that I just wish that they'd say it with their chest.
That's
Okay.
actually one of the things that I always found really interesting about the Water Temple music, is that it's I think it's in the Lydian scale, but it was like, it had a Middle Eastern vibe to it, which I always found fascinating. But crap, hold on. Let me go over to my piano for a second here. I think it was like, my computer was like, "Oh, you've inputted your piano? Time to try this out." I always forget what the notes are. One of these days, I'll figure out how to use my piano on my computer.
Does it have like a USB MIDI input?
It has just a regular MIDI input.
Is there a way to convert like a MIDI input to an XLR? I think there should be.
On the back, it's got. Do you know those like printer cable things?
Yeah.
I think it's like a USB A or something.
Yeah. I like.
Um,
Let me look into that. I'll send you like a link to a to a cable for that, because if it has that, you could hook it up USB to your computer.
oh, I do have it. On my when I turned the piano on, it made a noise on my
Ah.
my keyboard. It was like, or sorry, on my computer, and it was just like, oh yeah, do you want to do the thing? Like, I don't know how to do the thing.
Okay.
I've tried setting it up before, but the audio latency is really high. So I'll like press a key on my keyboard, and it will take like half a second to register
Ah.
that it's playing. Which kind of ruins the funky flow, I gotta say.
So do I need to stop this water jet? I guess I do. Wait, hold up. There's a stalactite, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Midna, why not tell me about that one? Did I not look lost enough? Okay, I'm guessing
What?
those cracks aren't an indicator of what I'm supposed to do.
Apparently, you can put sliders on Stream Deck.
Sliders? How so? Or
Yeah, like
I think that might be for like the new like Stream Deck Pro thing that has like the wheels and like the touchscreen.
That would make sense. My Stream Deck, for some reason, does not like me unless I turn it on, and if I close out of it, it just like eventually goes back to its like its loading screen thing. Like everything's black except for just like the middle picture.
I'm not sure if I had that issue or like a different one, but like I haven't had my Stream Deck hooked up in a while. I think like the last time I used it was for like some sort of event stream when I needed like to be able to just quick switch between things, but like they are useful tools. It's just like it's also kind of finicky sometimes. Okay. What door have I seen? God, I hate how fucking... It's small. It is a small dungeon, yet it is big due to the fact that it has 6 fucking floors.
Yeah, I don't like this dungeon. That is okay though. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Like, I enjoy the dungeon design of pretty much every dungeon in this game, other than this one. Like I like if I have to eat crow over that, so be it. But like I prefer literally every other dungeon in this game to this one. And
That was the other thing that I'm not super big fan of about this game is like none of the dungeons I feel are incredibly memorable.
Arbiter's Grounds. Arbiter's Grounds stuck
That
with
one's
me.
fine, yeah.
Like it was a sand temple that like held its own.
I think like Wind Waker, solid. Like absolutely solid. Loved that one. Let me think. Ocarina of Time is fine. Majora's Mask was kind of stinky. I don't really like the dungeon in Majora's Mask. I think that's it though.
And that's the boss room. That's where we were. Okay. So where was a locked door that I'm missing here? So we have a key now. I just can't get to any of the other doors in that room, I don't think. But it looks like all the other doors in this room are unlocked. Or nope, not. I found my locked door. Oh, this is probably where we're gonna get at least one side worth of water flow. Oh, you can kill it. Okay, it dies in one hit if you hit it with a jump attack. That's useful.
I think everything basically dies in one hit with a jump attack for some reason.
Oh, you're putting in extra power somehow?
Even though
You
apparently
have
you're not doing that
the
any
weight
other
of
way.
your body.
Yeah.
Gravity. Man.
This bomb maker, man, he was nothing doing. He did nothing. He's not the real inventor we thought he was.
So wait, if that's... Ah. So what was that other stalactite for? It's just like, this is the bait stalactite to make you think that you're supposed to climb up there, but...
You get the hook shot in this, right? Or whatever the fucking
the
claw shot.
the claw shot. Okay, I just...
Which I'm pretty sure would break your body if you used it.
But that, like, that takes the fun and fantasy out of it. Like, you need
It's
to
true.
have... You need
Just
to
like
have...
the same way that the iron boots are in your pocket, but they're not doing anything to weigh you down.
Oh, come on.
Like, Link, aim for the soft part. Why are you hitting him in the shell? I think you can throw the shell at them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you think this protects you? Well, now I'll use it as a weapon. The true irony of your death.
Oh, so wait, it's not the fucking oh. Link just fucking Sheev Palpatine launched himself at that. I have my chance.
What in the world is this thing? I still to this day don't understand this. I think you're supposed to bomb him?
Ah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You never had a chance.
And we need a key. Oh god. I love how the game is just like, yo, you wanna scoop up these things and drink them? No. It's like, why
I just
not?
killed it.
Do you think it's poisonous? No. Then why not? Because I just killed it on the floor. Even if the liquid itself wasn't poisonous, I feel like the bacteria alone. Oh wait, I can't. Can I not go back that way? I guess I can't.
Like, Link is doubled over and just like, oh god, my stomach. Do you think it was poison? No, I think I have tetanus now. What?
It's fine. What do you mean I drank chew jelly that was on the floor of a moldy aquatic temple? Like, literally, the fucking this is like the place to grow microorganisms if you were going to be growing them. It's like, yeah, it's nice and damp and murky.
Maybe a little humid. I don't know.
Fucking antibiotic resistant bacteria is just like made here. Wait. Oh, okay, see. I'm now remembering this specific part from when I watched you play it on stream those years ago. Of the running up the spiral.
Oh yeah. With my when we go down when it's like water again, and I just sang the rolling down, Peter's down.
Oh my god. Because it's also just like, yeah, we gotta go up to the very top. We have
Link
to.
must have glutes of steel. Like he probably has like fucking hard rock booty.
Like, that's the fucking thing. That is the thing that will always piss me off about the way that my body does things. Is that like I've been trying my best. I've been like doing squats. I've been like doing as much like physical effort as I can to. Wait a minute. Do I need the claw shot for this? Have I? No. Okay. Okay.
No.
Good. Thank God. I was about to be like, if I have to fucking go all the way back down.
Nope. You need the claw shot to get up to the treasure chest.
That treasure chest better not be needed. We
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Ugh.
It's basically what it reminds me of.
Also, I don't care how much water this is. Link's ass is like destroyed.
It's just a big old slip and slide. It's fine. Everything's
Yeah,
fine.
slip and slides also destroy your ass if they're on concrete. Granted, fucking slip and slides with water-based lubricant is fucking lit. Like,
I've never done that.
it was
How much lube do you need for that? Jeez.
like a fucking bucket, but it's the best.
Imagine like being the person who has to buy that. You're like, yes,
Oh.
I'd like to purchase one
Oh.
bucket of lube.
Imagine being the person who had to buy that, and imagine being the. God damn it. What was the. Yeah, no. Imagine being the Christian summer camp counselor who had to buy that for the Christian summer camp that did that.
That's hilarious.
Oh god, it was the fucking best.
I feel like you'd need to bathe a lot after doing that, though.
Yep. Literally just fucking like hosing the kids down afterwards for so fucking long. Like you didn't really like, it's just like you're not even saving water at that point.
Yeah. Barney is very sad somewhere. Don't waste water, water, water. I guess you can use lube, but I guess not, because then you have to hose them down, so fuck you guys.
God. Like there's I have a lot of memories, both good and bad, cuz like when I was growing up, my parents well, my mom specifically was a camp nurse for. Oh, hello, bud. Just fucking slides up to me. Was a camp nurse. I don't need a coup. I'm going to just not. We're just gonna leave.
But
a
then
coup.
she'll never get home with her titty feathers.
What a fucking shame. I'll cry over that. Also, yeah, no, that would have fucking just broken his legs.
Yep.
But yeah, my mom was a camp nurse at a Christian summer camp, and so like I spent so many summers both at that camp, both as a like a kid attending the summer camp and as a just a staff kid running around causing trouble.
I never went to summer camp ever.
You never went to summer camp?
Nope.
That's so sad.
No, I just got to hang out in my house.
I mean, like, you didn't even go to band camp?
No. Because I wasn't in band. We didn't have it when I went to school.
Oh. I
Nope.
I always feel like as a homeschooled kid, I missed out on so many like formative experiences. So like it's always weird when like people are just like, "Oh no, I didn't do that." It's just like, "Wait. I thought everybody else was having even more formative experiences than me."
No, anytime I watch movies and it's like, we went to summer camp, I'm like, can't relate. Did not do that. I sat in my house and played video games. Like,
Granted, I also kind of did that because like even at the summer camp, like I brought my fucking TV and my GameCube and played fucking Mario Kart Double Dash and like Paper Mario at the summer camp.
we did go camping. We didn't go to summer camp. But
I have
You
been
know, my
camping
parents-
once and I hated it. And I've like never like whenever people are just like, you had a bad experience, just give it one more try. I'm just like, yeah, I had a bad experience.
But what we did wasn't technically camping by the definition that most people would think. Like my dad had, at first we had a Shasta, which was like a 1970s trailer. And that was kind of roughing it. But after that, we got like really high quality campers. So the last one we had, I think, was like a 28-footer. And it had pop outs, meaning that like it got even bigger.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's nice camping. Like whenever people say
Yeah.
like, I go camping, I don't think of campers. I think of like, tents.
Tents. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
The
I
one time
have
I did that,
never
it was terrible.
historically roughed it.
And this is the mini.
But my dad had them really cheap. He got them at like rather small discounts, which was cool.
I would honestly like at some point I want to get like a fucking RV or some shit. But like once they make a fucking relatively affordable like electric RV would be preferred.
We went to a place in Western Mass, and it was really, really nice. It was on a lake, and we would just like go like jet skiing and stuff. Tubing's cool.
Oh, so I guess I can't get in there this way. Wait, so what is the... How do you get in there if you don't get in that way? Look at the map.
Oh, did the new Trigun come out?
I saw a video on Twitter of something pertaining to the new Trigun. I think it looks good. It's just like also a thing of just like I haven't seen Trigun, so like I don't have the fucking attachments that other people have to it, and especially like the people who are fucking mauling over it. They're just like apparently there's just people who are pissed over how like just that one tiny bit of it that's being shared around looks. It's like it's just because you have good animation doesn't mean it's gonna be good Trigun. It's just like, but isn't good animation a nice first step to a good Trigun?
I know, right?
It's like I feel like if it had bad animation, you'd be pissy and whining about that.
I mean, that was the biggest problem with like that OG Sailor Moon remake. It was so bad. It looked awful.
Hey, welcome in, T-Cross.
Hello, welcome in, Tyler. Thank you for the lurk.
Like, was the OG Sailor Moon like bad animation-wise? I don't feel like
Yes, it was bad.
Ah.
The remake, not the OG Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
That one was fine, but what I forget what it was called. Like Sailor Moon Crystal or something. Yeah, it was. Whew. It wasn't good. It looked really bad.
Can I not-
Jellyfish.
I cannot. Oh, I can't use bomb arrows underwater. I was like, why can't I use my bombs? It's like, oh, because I had them very specifically utilized.
Have fun with your tacos, Tyler. Taco time, Tyler.
I guess you just can't. Sir, could you?
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Why are you taking so many hits? You're a clam.
Very
I think
muscular.
if you put a sword inside of a clam, it would die.
Clams are surprisingly clams and mollusks are surprisingly resilient. I'm not disagreeing that like putting a fucking sword in there, but the lake near where I grew up like had a lot of like freshwater like mussels and clams of that similar like variety. And okay,
Ugh.
tadpoles, another thing that the lake had a lot of. Okay, it broke. That's actually
You have to look up.
yeah. I'm just farming a little
This
bit
is very
of.
Pikmin.
Hold on. How do you fucking? Or hold on. Is it look up or is it mid that triggers it?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Can't you feel it? Take a look around.
I'm fucking.
Take a look around. There she blows.
Like, what does that thing gain by being up there?
I don't know. It is. It's like a Pikmin bad guy.
Yeah, no, it really does give off that vibe. Fucking Queen Bullblack's vibes over here.
After playing it the last time I played it, Tyler, I think I'm okay. I'm now fine just watching somebody else play it. There she blows.
Oh god. Oh,
Go get that.
gotta get the tongue.
I just have like little insectoid antenna.
And the boomerang does not kill them.
Maybe bomb the babies on the back.
That probably would work.
Up into the air. This seems like a really bad strategy.
I mean, it's got that fucking the Pikmin frog strategy of I'm going to just jump on you. Is that a thing that frogs do?
What?
Like jump and land on? Like, is there like a species of frogs like, yes, I hunt my prey by fucking belly flopping off them?
I don't know. Let's see. Frog belly jumps on prey. No.
Tyler, if you're going to replay it, I would at the very least suggest replaying the HD remake for the Wii U. It cleans it up nicely in some areas. The claw shot. Where does the chain go? Where is the chain?
It's around it.
I don't think that's how mechanics works. Like I love the concept. Like even as a kid, like I fucking loved the concept of like the claw shot and hook shot. Like I love like the mechanics or the thoughts behind the mechanics. But like
I love too that they were like, you know what? How about as an upgrade, you just get a second one.
and
It
that
doesn't go longer, you just get two.
yeah. And then they're like, it's a minor nitpick that I had with fucking Skyward Sword. It's just like, yeah, and now you start with two of them. It's just like, I don't want to fucking start with two of them. I like the whole like evolution of ability. Like that's the big thing about Zelda games is the evolution of ability. But I guess there's a way to get across this gap now.
Wee.
But I'm also guessing that there weren't any notes on like frogs that belly flop
No.
their prey.
Nope, no belly flopping frogs.
Okay, you cannot make that jump. All right. Good to note. Yes, the Wii U, the completely legal Wii U that all people can have. The free Wii U that was distributed by the government. Completely legal free Wii U distributed by the government over the internet. Free to have.
Which I feel really bad, but I've literally like one of my mods, Nathan, sent me his Wii U in the mail like 3 years ago when I played this, and I never mailed it back. It's just sitting in my like the corner of my room. But if I ever end up having a mod meetup at PAX in February, I will be giving it back to him.
Wait, is PAX February? I thought it was March.
It's late February, early March.
Okay. I need to get
I
playing.
think the last day is March 1st.
Yeah. I'll be there for Saturday.
I will
And,
also
like-
be there for Saturday. Oh, wait.
Yeah, and I'll be there like
2020? I did not look up 2020. March 23rd. Okay, that's way better.
okay. Yeah, because like I was just like, wait, February? No. I was supposed. Like the worst part is that my brain immediately was just, like the first thought prospect was like how I was planning my budget around like the PAX trip, and I'm just like, that's not gonna work.
Yes, March 23rd. It's 10 days after my birthday. Woo!
Woo.
Yeah, I'm doing a big mod meetup, so we'll have like you and Tyler and Nathan maybe. Wait, Tyler, are you coming? Are you gonna be there?
Doubtful. What?
No. All right. Well, it's okay. Everything's
That is
so
fair.
expensive. I wish it wasn't. I wish things were easier to do. I'm hopeful that I get rehired at my current job because I do like year-long contracts. But apparently they said they're like getting rid of one person from our department.
Oh no.
So I'm like, well, I hope it's not me. That's okay. Our HR department person just got fired anyway, so fuck her.
Oh.
She was stinky.
Like at this point, I have so many people, like I have so many friends that are just like, I want you to get good jobs. I want you to get like the ones who've been laid off. Like I want you to get better jobs. And I'm just also sitting here like, but I also want me to get a better job.
But at my most recent meeting on Friday, they said that they were going to be increasing increasing raises.
That's nice.
Because they said the one thing we never want you to leave our school for is the salary.
But
So
that's
they're
like
going to offer.
that's like the one thing with like anyone talks about like teachers, it's just like how little teachers get paid. Like
My job does offer a surprisingly high salary for teachers, but it's still not high enough that it really matters too much.
that's
Like
fair.
I would say that on average, the teachers at my school make about $20,000 more than the average teacher.
Well, that's good.
So that's really good. But
It also does come down to like cost of living for your area too.
and that's the biggest problem is like, yeah, the average teacher does make about $30,000 to $45,000 a year, but Boston's expensive. So if I'm making, $60,000 to $65,000 a year, that's kind of it's all a wash.
Yeah. Like, I keep getting fucking headhunters that'll reach out to me. They're like, yo, do you want to move to Los Angeles? We'll pay you $15,000 more. I'm just like, cool. What?
Yeah.
That's not a raise. By the time I get there, that's not a raise anymore.
Yeah. If you lived in Los Angeles, it would literally be like the entire raise that you would have gotten. Now you're making $5,000 less.
Yeah. Like, it's this whole thing of like, I know I'm in a very good position. Like, I'm like, I know I shouldn't complain, but it's also at the same time, it's just like, I'm also tired of doing like 3 people's jobs and being paid for just mine. God, the noises they make too. The little like.
Sorry, my
weird
partner
bug
is
things.
vacuuming, so if you hear vacuuming, then that is why.
My partner gets back from MagFest later today.
Why
Oh,
didn't you go to Mag?
Her friends invited her and didn't want to intrude on people offering like bed space. Hey, we have a bed for you. It's like, cool. Can I bring someone else too? It's like, yeah, I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh wait, I could probably like, yeah. I could just fucking do that shit.
I was showing people Digimon cards earlier today in my Discord, and it's like, why are they so hard to read and understand?
Is there
There's
a
like
reason?
so many. Huh?
Like how hard are they to read and understand?
Like I've never played the Digimon card game, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but there's just so many things on the cards. Like magic cards, you just have like at most you get 2 sentences usually, right?
yeah.
Like it'd be like, when you gain a life, put a +1/+1 counter on this thing, and then that's it usually. But with like Digimon cards, you get, so on the top corner it says play cost 8, and then it says Digivolve cost level 4 3, and then underneath that it says level 4 3, and you're like, what? And then underneath that it says your turn. This Digimon is also treated as yellow. I don't know what that means. And then it says main Digiburst 2. Trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to activate the effect below. You may play a red or yellow Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. And then underneath that, it says, when attacking, if you have a tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 2,000 DP for your turn. It's like, why are there so many things? This is one card.
That sounds a whole lot more like fucking Pokemon cards.
The Pokemon cards, from what I've seen, have like effects that you can do with certain, not mana, but like, you know,
Energy.
the type
Oh,
cost.
yeah, no,
energy
that
cost.
is definite Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. Yu-Gi-Oh is... It's the balancing of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh comes from, like, its complexity. It's like... The game is... This card is balanced. How? Because it takes you 30 fucking minutes to read it. Giving your opponent time to plan. How do I fucking get out of here?
Like, some of the Digimon cards are fine. Some of them have nothing. They, like, literally do nothing. But some of them are like, when digivolving, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may return up to 2 purple option cards from your trash to your hand. But once per turn on your turn, when you use an option card, gain 2 memory. It's like, okay, cool, I guess. Yu-Gi-Oh!
My friends always told me like you'd love Yu-Gi-Oh since since when you play Magic the Gathering you play all the dumb stupid cards, and we're just like, okay, cool, that's great, but I also like dinosaurs, and I'm just saying Yu-Gi-Oh has not a lot of dinosaurs, at least to my knowledge.
Do you have a green deck with dinosaurs?
I do. I have a green, white, red dinosaur deck that I need to get a few more of like the big dinosaurs in.
I should do a dinosaur deck. Nobody would ever see it coming.
Okay. Did I miss some? I missed something in here, didn't I? I did.
What was the set that had the dinosaurs in it?
Ixalan. The
Okay.
day they let us go back to Ixalan, I will be so fucking happy. Ixalan and god damn it, what was... There was Ix and Rix, I know are the like little name codes. So rivals of Ixalan, that was it. Rivals of Ixalan included Zakama and Gishath.
I've heard good things about the new one that's coming out on Tuesday.
Is that Brothers War?
No, Brothers War already came out. That one was meh. But
Oh god, I've been out of the loop for so long then. Because Brothers War was the last one I thought about.
it's Dominaria remastered, but it's basically a secret master set
Okay.
for like half the price of the master set.
I was about to be like, we literally were just in Dominaria. Again.
Yeah, it's remastered. It's got a bunch of old cards from like 30 years ago that are being remade. Let's see. And it should be coming out January 13th. So like 5 days from now. I'm going to be going to my local store.
I like it's if we have time on like the PAX weekend, oh sweet, I did hit it with his own little armor thing. If we have time, we should do a booster draft.
Yes. Well, Tuesday. Commander Casual Play. That's on like 1 p.m. on a Tuesday. Who the fuck can go to that?
People without jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have multiplayer Commander. Like that's the thing. Like I love Brawl, I love historic Brawl. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they gave us that. But like the thing that makes Brawl like and Commander fun is that it's not supposed to be one-on-one. It's supposed to be a fucking table of people all trying to make everything work. That could also just be me because I have a deck that is built solely around the concepts of like finagling shit.
But I would love to do something at PAX where we could just do like a big old Magic the Gathering thing. It'd be so fun! I got a big, my green-white Selesnya enchantment deck is the one that I'm super happy with.
Nice.
I will be right back, though. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'll just mute myself.
I also need to use the restroom. So I will probably, once we open this gate here, take a run for the restroom as well. I will be right back. And we are back. While I ran to the bathroom, I also went to grab the big fucking moving box of Magic the Gathering things. And I don't think it's in my Commander Go box here. No, it is not. This is my dinosaur deck,
Nice.
which includes 3 of my favorites. Here, I'll switch to fucking just chatting so we get the big camera. Fucking Geshath, Sun's Avatar. Zakama, Primal Calamity. Come on, autofocus, come on. And then Kibby, she is smelling the box. And then the thing that I have that is the most expensive card in this deck right now, a foil event promo Galta Primal Hunger. And then that one also has my Reese the Redeemed deck, but I don't think I'm gonna be using that anytime soon. And these are my 2 fucking live. I call them my live commander decks because they're the ones that are actually like good enough to play against people who play commander good. With Gired Conclave Exile, Naya colored fucking token maker, and this is all just a big ass token making deck. And then the closest I'll ever get to being a blue player without having any blue whatsoever in the deck is, come on, let's get you to fucking, come on, focus up. I don't think it's gonna focus all that well, but Thantis the Warweaver. Oh yeah, it's a legendary spider, 5/5, vigilance reach. All creatures attack each combat if able. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, put a 1/1 counter on Thantis the Warweaver. The whole goal of this deck is to put up like a bunch of fucking what's it called? Put up a bunch of fucking curse enchantments. Things that say, hey, if everybody at the table hits this guy, you'll get something for it. I'll get something for it too, but you'll get something for it. And basically just set up a bunch of fucking curses on everybody so it's just like, yeah, so everybody just don't hit me. Everybody else is a much better target. It's like, okay, cool, what next? Then you throw down Thantis. All right, now everybody has to hit somebody. And if you hit me, it's bad. And if you hit them, it's good. And it's like, it's the most political I can possibly play while I fucking avoid blue decks with a passion. Hi, Xana. Yeah, like the only fucking thing that I can wrap my head around with blue is white blue flyers. Otherwise, it's just like, why? Why do you draw happiness from the suffering of others?
Like, He saw my first card and then quit. He's just like, nope, I'm not dealing with this.
Oh no. All right.
It was just Generous Visitor. It's a 1-drop green card. It is a 1/1. And he's like, never.
But wait, isn't generous like how does generous visitor work in with enchants?
Every time you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on any target.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So if I have, and the best thing about the enchantment spell deck is that it's very good at like ramping up. So the Generous Visitor does the +1/+1, and then I've got Cetessan Champion, which puts a +1/+1 on itself whenever an enchantment card is drawn
and
or
draws
cast,
a card.
and draws a card. And Jukai Naturalist makes all enchantments 1 less to cast, so you don't even really need a lot of mana to do it.
Do you also have there was another fucking Theros Beyond Death card. There's a white 2/2 that was like
Yeah, the monk guy.
yeah.
Something of the sun, I think.
Yeah, that like reduces enchant cost, and then like when he dies, you can return an aura from the graveyard or something.
I don't have a lot of aura cards because a lot of mine come from Kamigawa, but yeah, like for instance, Kami of Transience also is an enchantment booster, but he himself is not an enchantment; he's a spirit. And
Yeah.
that combined with Hallowed Haunting's also fucking OP.
Hallowed Haunting, that's the God. Like I the problem is I have not played Magic in so long, and it's like
Oh, yeah.
it bugs me because like I'm just sitting here like I know the card names. I just
Hallowed Haunting is every time you cast an enchantment spell, you create a 1/1 spirit token that gains strength for every other spirit in the battlefield. And if you have 7 or more enchantments, everything has flying and vigilance.
Okay.
So it's broken. My one problem is that if I can't get any of my removal spells out, I can't get rid of anything. So I've got like Borrowed Time, and Circle of Confinement. So I've got some ways to get rid of dudes on the battlefield if they're problems. But if I don't get them in my hand, then I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's not completely uncommon either. Of like green white is just everything. Yes, I thanks guys. I did know that. I just currently only have 1 bottle and it has a fairy in it, and I really don't want to lose my fairy.
Also,
need
we
a
were
second
talking
bottle.
about potentially getting like sepsis from ingesting the choo-choos straight off the ground.
Yeah, no, like the choo-choos, the jelly is just sitting there on the fucking ground. That's microorganisms. 100 fucking %. Is there a way that I can just drop down from here?
Got ourselves some salmonella down here.
There's not a way to drop down from here, is there?
I do not think so.
No.
Did you guys see that the word of the year was "ussy"? And we were just having this discussion yesterday.
Oh god.
I wanted to die. I was like, please, please, Lord, no. It's not a word, it's a suffix. It's
Oh wait, so the yellow is lantern oil. Can you just refill the lantern off it? Because that'd be nice. Instead of bottling it.
Imagine if you fucking drank lantern oil.
Okay, hold on. Where's the fucking map? Yeah, no, dungeon has me confused too. Okay, so
I do not like this dungeon. I have never been to Mag. I see everybody goes to Mag. I'm very sad. Why did I not? I could have. It could have been me.
I'm so fucking confused. Because I know I can't go out one way of this. And I'm trying to loop back around. And like, I to loop back to the mag thing, like I've heard mag is a lot of fun. Like, and it seems like it'd be a lot of fun. It's just that whole thing of like, conventions are only fun like if you go with people, or at least for me,
Yeah.
conventions are only fun if you go with people. And the thing is that like for the longest time, I didn't have a lot of people to go with. And then like it's also a thing of like, I don't like big conventions. Like the bigger the convention gets, like it wears on me a bit more.
That's understandable. PAX is really big too, so.
Yeah, that's why like
But
not
I'm only
going
going
for like
Saturday.
yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
not going for too long on PAX. But like, yeah, no, it's fucking. It's why I was so fucking sad when PAX South, when they're just like, we're not doing PAX South anymore. PAX South was the perfect size. It was just big enough to like make it worth it for people to like go like, hey, let's go to PAX South. Like, yeah, you could actually convince people like, hey, let's go to PAX South. But it wasn't so big that like the time I went to PAX West and almost had a goddamn panic attack. Cause like PAX West, especially in the place where they host PAX West, it's not properly sized for the amount of people that they try to bring in there. It is not.
PAX East is pretty large. They've got a very large convention center there.
Yeah, PAX West was like so many people in a convention center that was like 90% hallways, about 5 people wide. It's just like I don't like
I
touching
feel like
people that
everybody's
much.
going to be at PAX East. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
Well-
Amanda was mentioning it earlier that like fucking the claw shot would literally destroy you.
yeah. You would break your shoulder, probably. And also, it would, like, maybe yank out your arm eventually. How did that not.
Yeah, don't fucking know. I mean, at the same time though, like you don't have to worry about forcible like just be like me. If your shoulder comes out of socket, like so, you just fucking pop it back in.
This Tektite is slowly approaching.
Steadily approaching. My doctor says I shouldn't do that because it will make it so that my shoulder hurts. But it's still so much fun for me to just be able to like on demand just force my shoulder out of socket.
Yeah. Your arm would just be like a blob.
Yep. Bone spurs.
Anytime I think about that kind of stuff, I always get the image of the baby centaur in my brain. Have you guys seen that picture?
I have not. Oh, the fucking like wobbly like.
Yeah. Because like a newborn human baby is just a potato. Like a floppy potato. And a horse can like get up and do shit. So like, what the hell would a baby centaur be like? Now I have to send this back in. Here, I'll put this in the Discord chat. Along with the choo-choo I sent earlier.
Um.
Hold on. There it is. Boop.
Let me check real quick.
Those poor baby centaurs.
Oh god. And fuck, I did not realize that's what fucking Majora's Mask choo-choos look like. That's horrifying.
Oh yeah.
That's some fucking feed me Seymour shit. Feed me.
I've talked about
Seymour.
this before, but if you specifically draw your characters to have separate teeth, you're either going for the creepiest thing in the entire world, or you're a terrible character designer. Because nothing looks worse than when you create a character and they have like individual demarcated teeth.
I mean, I don't disagree with that, but it's also the question of like, what if they need that?
If they need teeth,
Yeah, like what causes that kind of demarcation of teeth?
well, I'm talking about in character designs when you individually draw the lines around every individual tooth.
Yeah.
It looks either creepy, which is fine if you're going for a creepy character, but like in this game, they do it for everybody. And it like Colin, when he smiles, you're like, first off, none of those teeth are where they should be. They're just lines on like a texture. And it just makes him look worse.
I cannot the way you're mentioning this, there is a video that I'm thinking of that I want to show you, but I physically cannot remember the name of it. And I know that there's one friend of mine that if I just go to him and be like, "Hey, do you remember the German video with the dudes with the wood and the bad teeth?" He would immediately know the exact title of that video. But I cannot remember it off the top of my head right now, and it's really bothering me because I'm just like, this would ruin your day. Also, I love just using
But
the
if
fucking
Link
claw
has
shot to quick kill the keys, just like.
Link may not have demarcated teeth.
Link? Does Link have teeth? Okay, yeah, no. This game. You say Uncanny Valley because like Uncanny Valley is like it's similar to human, but not close enough. It's just like Aku is not Uncanny Valley. Aku is just fucking creepy. No, come on, please. God is dead. We have killed him. All right. Rotate back around. I'm getting on the other platform. I feel like the other platform gives you more chances to get that right.
Ugh, I can't find any pictures of Colin with his like mouth open.
I mean, in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
In a way, that's sort of validating that the internet also decided to not show anyone that.
That's fair. All right, here we go. Found a single one. Thank God. All right, here you go.
Oh yeah, no, like this game, like it collected all of the, wait, how is? I'm going to cry. And the platform I wanted. Like, this game, the Zelda franchise, has this weird way of making fish people really hot. And I don't really know why. Because we're in a game with, like, so many horrifyingly ugly characters, and they apparently were like budgeting out how many attractive characters they could make, and they're just like, yo, fish mommy, I don't disagree with that choice. I just find it is an interesting choice.
No, I don't think this is a Tim Burton wet dream. There's too many people of color, which is bizarre enough as it is, considering it's a Japanese game.
It's
But
also too much color. Like, even with the muted color in this game, it is still a lot of color for Tim. It's the room. Oh god, it's the room. This door opened. I saw the layout of this room. I hate this. I hate this. And I told myself I was gonna fucking try and remember like how to do it, but I walk in this room and I immediately have forgotten like how the fucking maze underneath this is. Ah, fuck! And it's these things.
I just don't understand why they take so many hits to kill.
Because they're strong, resilient, and everything in this game takes so many hits. I don't know why. Can I lock onto the jellyfish?
No, I think the jellyfish is under the same kind of situation that the jellyfish are in an ocarina of time where they can't be targeted.
Okay, so you can feed them bombs. My thing is just always like, why can't I use the bow and arrow underwater?
Because arrows would just like pitter patter away.
There's like a wall. There's like a wall that you break. And while I appreciate the backseating for some of this, like, don't tell me this is a challenge that I have to have for myself. I hate this room, but if I don't solve it myself, I will maintain new and different hatreds. Because there's like a fucking... So there's this rock.
Why are the bomb sentient? Huh?
Barnes made
So
nothing.
are you trying to tell me that this man took sentient bomb creatures and enslaved them and turned them into items?
What do you think bomb chews are?
That's true. I always thought they were just like inspired by.
Okay.
Also, what a life to live as a creature that is literally explosive.
That was fucking horrifying. So you can target them just at a very specific distance. A very specific distance.
Oh, they're called berry. Wait, what? Body. If attacked, some variant of this enemy may split its ball versions. They call themselves Beauty. So Baronade is the boss in Ocarina of Time, but I guess the jellyfish are called Bari. Ambiguously canon information.
So is there a... There's probably a grab or a claw shot pad up there, right? No. Wait, what is right above this? The ocean is full of things that should stay there. Okay, so we gotta drop in from above, which means we need to... This is the second time this dungeon did that. Is the boss from Ocarina of Time you're referring to, is that the fucking dragon thing?
No, it's the giant jellyfish.
Or I was meaning Geist, the boss in this dungeon gives me PTSD from a boss in Ocarina of Time is...
Oh. Yeah, I think that's Morpha. This one's Morpheel.
Okay, so to get to that door, we need...
I don't think it has a broad A, Baronade, because in Japanese it's Baranedo. At least that's what it says on the wiki. Bayrainade? Bayrainade? Ooh, that's a very weird way to say that.
Hey, Rainade.
Bodynade.
I was feeling like this was feeling a little too easy. Like I felt like I got through it and found my way through, and now I'm realizing that no, it felt that way because
We don't use broad as a terminology in our current. We do short and long vowels. Ooh.
Oh wait, we can go underneath this, can't we? Sort of. Okay, so there's nothing there, but... Okay, what dungeon do you say is worse than this one? I do want to understand this discourse.
I really don't like the monkey dungeon.
Yeah, it is a bit underwhelming as far as dungeons go, I'll give you that. The Arbiter's Grounds? The Arbiter's Grounds is fucking... I mean, it is rough, but in like a fun way. Okay. I can hear the clam. So where...
Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. I don't like the city in the sky either. Because it doesn't feel like a dungeon half the time. And it's also just like not fun.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
I like
Yeah.
Snow Peak. Snow Peak's not bad.
I love Snow Peak. Snow Peak is a genuinely interesting like take on classic Zelda dungeon. Like it gives you that recursive feeling, but in a more entertaining way.
Sean, what's going on? Sean's also gonna be at PAX.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a whole fun day. Sean, time for you to get into Magic the Gathering so that we can play as like a big old group. It's true. You got a full heal the whole way through. Oh no, cards. Yes. We're gonna have a giant Magic the Gathering tournament. Tickets are really expensive. I'm gonna throw it out there. You haven't played D&D either? D&D is so fun.
I'm still I've held on to this for a while, and I think I messaged a couple people. I'm not sure if I messaged you about it, but I made a fucking D&D meme tweet that I felt like was really fucking solid, and no one saw it, and I'm really upset about that. More upset than I honestly should be.
I mean, if we had more than a weekend, I would plan out a D&D thing, but I also have lots of other people that I have to meet up with too. I honestly always feel bad when people are like, "Oh yeah, I came to come see you," and I'm like, "Well, I have other friends. I'm sorry. Like, I can hang out with you for a little while, but I'm not going to be like, and it's just the two of us now."
Yeah. Okay.
And some people I'm just like, no, I don't know if they'd mesh well with this group of people, so.
Yeah. Where's the door? I need to be out of this room.
But I would love to do a D&D thing one day. I don't know how I could possibly do it. I have such problems doing it online. Like, online's fine when I'm playing, but DMing, I feel like I lose a lot of my own personal ability to do it.
In what facet?
I love doing things with in-person materials. Like, I like giving everybody their own map. And like it's like unfurled like a piece of paper, so it's really kinesthetic.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's difficult for me personally, but I really enjoy doing D&D. A Pokemon-based D&D session. That sounds fascinating.
Okay.
I hate this room. It is just like dizzying.
I had a buddy who was trying to run a Pokemon-based thing. Like it the rule set that he found was interesting. The problem is that like what's the proper term? It came across as a lot like when I think of Pokemon and the Pokemon world in general, like I feel like there's a risk with D&D and stuff like that is like there's always that risk of like going more like serious, and I feel like with that game my friend went a bit more serious than the material allowed for.
Yeah, it's Pokemon, dude. Like,
yeah.
And then you see the legendary Pikachu has murdered Cyndaquil in cold blood. What do you do about it?
And it's also just this thing of just like, I want to catch the Pokemon that my character would want to have. And it's just like, well, now all your Pokemon suck and they're bad because you picked things that you picked based on character aesthetics rather than the best thing you needed. And it's just like, it's not my fault that my trainer just wants thousands of Charmanders.
I say, Sean, if I was to pick a World of franchise to do a D&D campaign in, I'd love to do like an Avatar: The Last Airbender one, but I've heard D&D is not the best format to use for some other world building aspects. I think the one that people usually use. Oh my god, what is it called? Let me see. Tabletop RPG, Avatar, The Last Airbender. It's called something else.
Yeah. That's right. You got it completely right. We're talking about that Avatar.
No, not that one. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Fuck, what is it called? Tabletop RPGs to set the world in.
I maintain I found it a long time ago, and it wasn't like fucking like it wasn't perfectly modified for like how it needed to be, and like I've actually like sat down and rewritten some of the fucking like manuals and shit. I found a Mario RPG like tabletop system document. And
it's called Fate, by the way.
Oh yeah, no. Fate is really good for like Fate is really good for working within a very like a much looser system than D&D, but it gives a lot more like creative license.
So if you use Fate, which is like a core system to create your world in, it's a lot better because it has a lot more options for you to create your world. And honestly, I would be super down to do a Fate game where it's based in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I always wanted to do that. Oh, I'm sure there's a Zelda one. So what I would do is I would avoid anybody being the Avatar, obviously. And it's just like 4 people who are just doing their own shit in the Avatar world, like during like a civil war or like prior to Aang coming back or something like that. Obviously, you would be defeating Fire Lord Ozai or anything because that's already happened and we know what's going to happen. But it'd be fun to do it within the confines of knowing the knowledge and history of the lore.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're like, oh, I'm like an airbender monk. You're gonna die. That's a good approach. Another one would be if the Avatar was a misguided villain. Honestly, though, that might be the case in a future franchise.
Oh fuck.
Because with Unalaq, was it Unalaq or Korra's
Amon.
uncle?
Or yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
for Unalaq, yeah, no. Unalaq was her
Yeah.
uncle. Amon was the.
Yep. So with Unalaq absorbing the spirit of not Rava, other guy.
I cannot
The
remember
dark-
either.
The dark not Avatar.
My immediate thought was like Vati, and I'm just like, no,
Vatu. Yeah,
that's Zelda.
it's Vatu.
Is it? Vatu.
It's Vatu.
Not Vati. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Vatu is the one where Unalaq absorbed his spirit. So it could be possible that we have like a reincarnation of like a dark, evil Vatu creature. He wouldn't be the Avatar because he didn't have all of the bending. He would only be a dark water bender. So, I don't know.
I love Legend of Korra. Like, I love that show a lot, but I won't debate anybody who's just like, man, season 2 was kind of rough. I'm like, you're not wrong.
It was really rough.
Oh, come on.
You know what my major problem with it was?
What?
So we have our history of the avatars, right? Aang opens up the avatar room and there's thousands and thousands of statues of the avatars prior to him, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How long did Kyoshi live?
That's the problem. I have the Kyoshi books. I still haven't read them. Like,
Yeah.
but she lived to be pretty old.
She was like 300 years old.
Yeah.
So Korra goes back in time to the first avatar 1,000 years ago.
Did
That's
all
not
the other
that long.
avatars just fucking like born, die?
Why?
There were a lot of stillbirths in the Avatar line. We just made new statues of them to make them seem like what they would have been like.
So that entirely fucked up all of the lore. Because we go back in time 1,000 years to when Rava is incorporated into the Avatar spirit, but somehow there's thousands of past avatars. I'm sorry,
think
what?
Sean does have a point there. I think it was 10,000, not 1,000.
But they say, the guy specifically says, this happened 1,000 years ago. He said it with his mouth.
Fair.
So unless he's just like, wow, I don't know how much time has passed, actually. Like, Ooh, and I like that idea, Sean, with the previous avatars trapped inside the dark avatar spirit, because they are now gone. Yeah, the 10,000 years thing, I think, is fair, but I just...
And
even 10,000 years might be...
Yeah. But like 10,000 years is great because like it has that very like fucking fantasy, like it has been 10,000 years. Like that is always used to like signify like this happened so long ago that if anyone else knows about it, they're plot relevant. Oh.
I'll just take that, thanks. Now, don't resent me for all I put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he's the king of shadows. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, his power is a false one. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong screen.
I'll prove it using these.
I'm over on the Twitch side.
So,
No problem.
I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me.
Da-da-da.
Like I love how like she has to like is there like a specific spot you have to put it, or could you put it like in the water? Like
Humble pie time.
Want to go outside?
also,
Yeah.
I love how she can warp now. It's just like, but you can't warp. Why not? You can't turn into a dog. You just warped me out of every dungeon so far. Yeah, but not a dog. Can't warp. Sorry.
And yeah, if the average avatar lives for 100+ years, that is still too short. Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I
mean,
have opinions.
It would make sense if the avatars died quickly. Like they're
But
doing a lot
Kyoshi
of
like was just like, I will live 4 times longer than the
Kyoshi
average.
should have fucking died. Kyoshi was reckless as fuck. Also, that's
I
a
hate that
fucking
his
face.
helmet is so much cooler than his face.
Yep. Yep.
Why
this
is his
the
helmet
HD
so
version.
much cooler? Yeah,
I
Aang
just
had a
love
short
the
life.
fucking like you die orb down. All right.
Wolfie time.
Zant!
Season 3
Wah, wah.
of Korra is fucking nice. I'll do that. Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me?
He's just like, bleh.
You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why do you defy your king?
My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe. You must be joking.
How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. Xant's out here fucking using Gary's mod physics gun, just
Ba, ba, ba. Apparently Link just fucking died. Oh no! Now he's got shrapnel in his brain like Venom Snake.
what a thrill. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the light dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last.
Oh yeah.
Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. Like, I love how he's just like, don't worry, buddy. We're gonna make everything balanced, light and darkness. And then the darkness will smother the light, and the light will be gone. I probably should have waited to do that bit if I was trying to convince you that this is like a balance thing. And that, Midna, is why I need you
Is that teeth or spit?
to fix what fucking happened to my mouth. I cut it on like a knife. I was trying to make Joker and it didn't work. It was for a TikTok, Midna. You have to understand. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your power.
I have to admit though, I thought Xant was gonna be hotter before.
Yeah,
You know, he took
yeah.
the mask.
You give us this. You give us the fucking, like, Chad jaw. So be it. I will return you to the light world you covet. All you need is the magic mirror or whatever it was in Link to the Past.
Bum, 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 bum. Apparently he
Xant's
commands
like
the light
Christ
snake.
figure.
Why does he command? Yeah. Oh God! Natural
Oh
light.
God, natural light.
It's a very good impression.
Now. Now. Kill it like the rest.
Those filthy albinos, which is what Midna has now become.
Forced albino.
What is it, Lord Guru?
There's an albino Namekian in here. Kill it like the rest. I'm a human. Oh. Kill it like the rest. I have a bitch of an itch on my left ass cheek.
I said that. I've already done it.
Sorry, I missed.
Go to the princess locked away in the castle. Of course, she's locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. I don't know why it's so fucking slow.
They speak at the rate of a dot matrix printer. Also, I love how they're just like, don't worry, Midna's an albino. Oh, so she's all white? No, we're just gonna... It's actually palette swap. This is shiny Midna.
Yeah. Oh, Zelda, how nice of you to make a cameo in your own game.
No, we
Why
don't
are there
want...
Stalfos like cows?
Oh wait, I do need to go this way.
No, 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 no,
Dende.
Dende.
How do you think I got so fat? That's my favorite fucking line of his.
I wonder if this is the shortest appearance of Zelda in a mainline game.
I mean, I think we got more Zelda in this game than we got in Wind Waker. I mean, there was a lot of screen time for that Tetra character, but they were two completely different things. Because Tetra was better.
True, Tetra was better.
It's like...
I also like to think that Sheik is like their own separate thing. Like, Sheik's skin color changes, eye color changes, and yet everyone's still like, Sheik's still a girl, though. I'm like, if you look at the OG fucking... Like, Sheik is not... Sheik's got, like, built. Like, I'm just saying, if Zelda magically changed skin and eye color, I think Zelda could also change the gender.
I mean...
Yeah.
Zelda has magic. She could use magic to, like, fucking, like, whoosh.
And everybody perceives Sheik as male. Like, Ruto's like, tell that young man who saved me. And Sheik's like, I saved Ruto. And you're like, oh, okay.
Also, I love how
Yeah,
everyone's...
Sheik is
It's just
die
a
mode.
doggy. Don't be scared
But it's a
of
doggy with, like, a demon on it.
Ignore demon. Focus on dog. Okay, so we need to...
You have to get kicked out first. I think. And then the cat comes out.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, but it's just to push the other way. I'll set this up so that I don't have to deal with it later. Because it's also a thing of, like, Sheik has some, like, has the very broad shoulder, like if that's all done with binding, that there has to be, like, some magic involved there too.
You there?
I have to give it, like, prissy cat voice.
You could have not jumped into the water. You saw the water. You could have stayed up there.
You're Link, correct? Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I'm Luis. Do you remember meeting me in this shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that.
Have you never seen a furry before?
Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look.
Racist.
Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please. Princess Zelda.
Womp womp womp.
This way?
Did that cat just talk?
Here, get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you.
Watch out for floaters.
Oh god. Ah. Wolf Link handles like opponent.
Maybe Wolf Link is Epona.
You've never seen Wolf Link and Epona in the same place.
It's true.
Fucking. They let. Boo, bad theory. The elder told me to escort Telma, but this city air does not suit my skin. I'm breaking out in hives.
How does no one notice this?
How often do you just look up into the rafters of like a restaurant?
Actually, quite often.
You know, honestly, same. I heard that an acquaintance of Telma's defeated the beast that has been attacking tourists on the bridge. Why do we have such a thriving tourism industry? I have no idea. His name was Link. He sounds as though he brought Telma and her young ward to Kakariko village.
And here I was thinking Hyrule was empty of men of valor.
Oh no, I don't believe he's from Hyrule proper at all. No, my understanding is that he's from the small neighboring province of Ordonia. Which, is that a different thing? Or are they not Hyrulean?
I know, right?
Explain! Is Ordon not in Hyrule? This may sound horribly elitist, but I do sound horribly elitist. People who do not know the city simply do not know fear.
That's not even just elitist, but it's like slightly weirdly racist. It's like, oh yeah, you don't come from the city? Anybody outside the city? Y'all are fucking barbarians. Link is a country bumpkin. Yeah. Ghosts. That's fair too.
Yeah.
Whenever we've got people who are walking around in Boston and they've just got like all of their shit on the bus, I'm always a little perturbed. I'm like, you're just trusting people on this bus? All right.
Thanks for beating the ghost. Can I call you Doggy? I am Giovanni. I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me.
I love his rupee nipples.
You're very nipple focused today.
I'm just saying everything in this game has nipples. Literally, the orc had nipples. This thing's got like a rupee bra. We had what was the other thing that had them?
God. No, it wasn't the clown. Clown's wearing a bra too.
Yeah.
I can't
Like I said,
move.
though.
I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat, Gengle, is frozen on my head. I don't think I could be more miserable. I have to ask you a favor, Doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you could free the pieces of my soul from from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door to the underground waterway for you. Also, Telma was talking about like we have a secret passage from the bar that'll get you into the castle. And like if this is that, did they just like walk past this dude every time they're sneaking into the castle? Like, yo, sup, Giovanni? How's your shitty life going? Once the rain stops, you can come back here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. Understand, Doggy? Tiny little...
Rat. How come you can speak to cats and stuff, but rats are apparently not the sentient ones?
Rats aren't real animals.
Like, these rats are just like, I have a wife and child. No.
Isn't it? The rats are just like, isn't it so wonderful to be down here in the castle sewers?
At first, I thought you meant you were gonna cook the rats. I'm like, well, ratatouille. I'm like, okay, that's more.
Can I fight one spider at a time, please? Can I? Ooh, can I burn the spiders?
Burn the spiders.
Burn? No, they don't burn.
No.
They don't burn. They don't burn.
Cook the spiders. Spider stew.
You can't fight them, can you? God, I hate spiders. Oh, you have to hit them from the side. Okay. God, why are they so accurately depicted?
What, the spiders?
Yes. Like, in how their, like, bodies move and function, it's like, it causes an uncontrollable visceral reaction that I fucking can't stand. Like, and it's weird because like not a lot of the games like the Skulltulas are just like, I could deal. This game, it has both normal and boss grade Skulltulas that are just like, we made them extra horrifyingly accurate just for you.
I think there's a bunch of torches in here. Or is it just 2?
Oh god, no,
Oh,
no,
God.
wait. Okay, we're killing the bats.
I remember when they first showed the trailer for this game, and the Skulltulas were like a very large part of how it was how it was darker than the regular Zelda.
Yeah, like I love how like their like example of like dark and evil is accurate spider physics. Oh, thanks for the subscription.
Thanks, Sean.
And like that is the thing. Like I wish that there was like I wish that there were more ways for like convention, like the reason why conventions work is because they're a good like gathering place and collective place for people to, you know, do things. And so like it's a whole thing of like there should be cheaper ways to like do that, but it's also like I feel like I'm beating around the bush a little bit too much with it, but like the ways that I'm able to convince friends to like get together and do things is like you usually have to have like, it helps to have an event to be like, we should all go to this and then we can all hang out together.
Well, what ostensibly happens typically is that not only are you just like hanging out with friends, but also you want to go to panels and do events and play games that you wouldn't otherwise be able to play. But it also gives people an excuse to kind of not socialize for a little while too.
Yeah, like it gives the room for like social battery recharging.
Yes. Which is what typically I end up doing, which is like I'll hang out with somebody for like an hour, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go do this thing. Bye.
Yeah. No. Why? Why is the ledge so close?
But honestly, having that excuse is the reason why I go to cons in the first place. Because if I'm just like stuck in a room with a bunch of people and like maybe I'm not vibing well with somebody, I can't just be like, I'm leaving. Like, goodbye. But I also, sometimes you can only handle people for a specific amount of time. And it has nothing to do with either of you. It's just sometimes it's just how energies mesh. Like, it's no offense to anybody. Like,
why can not climb? Why did climb button break? climb machine broke. Yeah, like
This is my one biggest problem. Why the fuck can this dog tightrope? Tightrope walk.
yeah. I mean,
I've
like,
never seen a dog do this before.
I feel like if dogs could do this, this would be part of like dog show competitions all the time.
Yeah. Also, I don't think an animal with that kind of arm can pull itself back up over a ledge. Yeah, exactly, Sean. That's my biggest problem. Like, cons are really fun. They're good ways to socialize, they're good ways to network. One of the biggest things about cons is honestly just like maintaining a social interaction with somebody who you otherwise wouldn't ever see.
Yeah.
Ooh, backwards tightropey time.
I was about to be like, wait, can I just do this backwards? There we go.
But I do like cons. Cons are fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best times I've ever had at cons are out of cons. It's like that 2 a.m. eating a breakfast burger at a 24-hour diner right outside South Station vibe.
Yeah. Like, I also I understand that. It's one of the things that's just like I enjoy like doing like friend trips and stuff. It's why I also try like when I'm planning friend trips to have like it take place in a space that gives people room to like separate and shit. Cause like hell, even I sometimes need to fucking separate and shit. So like it's one of those things that when like I'm looking for like rental houses or like hotels, like making sure that there is space that like if somebody just wants to fucking leave, they can have a space to go and just be like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a bit.
And that's why I tend to, when I've got opportunities to let people stay at this apartment, I tend to want them to be people who I like really enjoy like the company of and know that I can enjoy the company of for more than like 6 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Like Naveed stayed here last year. I'm hoping that he comes this year, but honestly, like if he wants to stay with his sister, that's honestly fine too. But because that's just, you know, family relations. But also, this apartment's tiny, and I can't have like 8 guests over here,
Okay. So,
which I would love to do. Like I've had friends who are like, I live local to Boston, let's have a giant like meetup. But I can't. My house is too small.
oh no, Shannon, you're fine. Like, it is just a whole thing of like, and trust me, I do get and understand that, that like feeling of like being wanted is one that I fucking struggle with a lot too. Also, am I supposed to fucking try and jump that or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, you have to. There's like one specific.
Because like you're supposed like I feel like it's trying to get you to like grab onto the fucking bridge.
My problem with doing the penthouse suite thing, Sean, is that unfortunately I really can't have more than a few people like with me at a time if I'm going to be sleeping in a house, because I have like a very large need for sleep. And the last times that I've actually like stayed at hotel rooms with a bunch of people, they were like partying it up until like 4 o'clock in the morning and then somehow waking up at 8. I cannot do that. I would be a zombie and probably be really fucking pissed off. I would just be really upset the entire time. The one and only fight that me and Tiny Ghost ever had was because of that.
And of course, Minda has nothing. Okay. I don't
Right
think,
now, go.
like,
Go.
the wind is blowing me back.
You have to do it right before. So, like, literally, like, that moment. Like, yeah, go.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Wow, they really do not, like, sell that to you very well.
No, I would disagree, Shannon. I mean, especially with younger relationships. Like, Kat and I never fight anymore, but we are great friends, and that was a very bad fight.
Zelda, are you home?
No, Zelda's dead now. Zelda's been executed.
Just like we get there, there's just a fucking note on the door, just like gone fishing.
I think it just depends on how you handle the after fight.
Please tell me, how do we break?
Oh, this is. Wait, who's
Midna.
talking? Oh, how do we break the curse on this one? Okay. So she's worrying about Link.
This is the one. You need him to save your world. That's why, Princess, please, you must help Link.
Ooh.
But Midna, it's a dog. The Triforce of Wisdom, also known as the magic detector. Okay, and the magic is coming from here, the head area.
What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of twilight. It is an evil power.
Amanda, I believe Shannon has requested you to rap
The dialogue. Okay. What binds him is it where? Okay.
Sorry.
Went too fast. Our world is out of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil.
That's so much better than anything I could come up with.
Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Pharaoh. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it.
Oh my god, I'm getting like fucking 90s
Link,
era.
hero sent by the goddesses.
90s slash
Like Min is like,
2000 era.
Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, Link, you can. You can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Heavy pause. Midna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are.
Did you not know this whole time?
Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped our penalty. Sorry, the penalty. Accept this now, Midna. I pass it on to you. Dun dun dun. She passes the mic. No, Link, stop her. Wow, wow. I still don't really understand what Zelda did here. Stop her. She needs like 10 more minutes of screen time. What did she do?
I do not know.
You go back, Link. Back to Faerun Woods. All right, I'm done with it now.
Zelda, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it.
I mean, like, I feel like they could have made like a fucking like side game of what Zelda was doing this whole time.
Yeah, like what was she doing? Sitting in her room? Like
Yeah.
next time, can you not wrap it? And of course, they all put Zelda in a crystal.
That's an octahedron.
Oh no, the Egyptian gods are here. So many teeth, Midna.
Why does Midna have so many teeth?
Ba-da-bow.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we can fucking teleport now.
Yay!
We can, right?
I don't know.
Yes, we can.
Oh yeah.
Thank God. Look,
Yeah, this is an orthodontist stream.
it's a very orthodontic stream when they have teeth like that. Like, holy...
I don't like it.
They got so much teeth. Also, please don't mentioning orthodontics. I'm fucking pissed. I went to the dentist like a month ago to get like a cavity filled and like some sealant put on, and like it shifted like, you know, how my teeth sit. And so I'm like, okay, I need a new fucking what's it called? I need new retainers because of how my teeth are now shifted. Like this is new and exciting teeth motion. And it's like, okay, cool. We'll get some scans in and we'll get you some. Oh, fuck! I forgot about this thing. And like, I have dental insurance. The dental insurance paid for all the dental work. And I thought my dental insurance like had a fucking orthodontics carve out. And it's just like, okay, like I have a lifetime maximum orthodontics charge of $1,000. And the new retainers were gonna cost like $600. It's like, okay, cool, fine. Guess what? It doesn't fucking count because there's a caveat in the fucking dental. There's a caveat in the dental and orthodontics insurance that the orthodontics policy only covers dependents who are under the age of 19. Because, yeah, no, adults don't have retainers or braces. It's fine. Pay out of pocket, suffer. Oh yeah, no, healthcare is bullshit. If I was allowed to get political, I'd get way more political. This is just me, like, minorly complaining about capitalism. If I wanted to complain about healthcare... I climbed
I'm happy to see that.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say they just came out with the Resident Evil 4 thing, but apparently the Resident Evil 4 remake producer has revealed that the game has no cut content. So does that mean that we're going to get your right hand comes off?
I mean...
So there's another section.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All right, Link, let's go.
You said no cut content.
Yes.
But he might just be saying they're not including the hand getting cut off because that's cut content.
Oh, yeah, you're true.
No cut content.
Womp, womp, womp. Why do these keys have big, long tails?
I can complain about that, but I had to put it in the context of Hyrule. Okay. Well, hold on. Don't bats have tails? Like little tails?
Yeah, but those ones have like big, long, prehensile tails, like a little monkey.
Wait, why am I backwards? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Doing like circus tricks over here.
I just wanted to back up so I didn't get hit by the log, and then he just flipped around.
Wolfie time. The water song. This is from Ocarina of Time.
Hold on. What the fuck was it?
It's up, down, middle, up. Yeah.
So where is it supposed to be when it's not at? Oh, so you just hold. Oh, it's hold down. Okay, okay, okay. I can do this.
So up, down, middle, up.
I thought I had it.
Almost. Up, down, middle, up.
There we go.
Oh, it is the Prelude of Light, yeah. All of the songs in this game that the wolf teaches you are from either Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, which does make sense in the timeline.
Yeah.
My one thing is, why is the Temple of Time so fucking far away?
Yeah.
Why did Hyrule Castle Town literally like why did they move it so far from the temple? I mean, I don't know why they would. I mean, that'd be dumb.
No, no. Like I read a chant. Like the big thing for me is like the reason why I try to like, the reason why I somewhat shy away from talking about politics is because I get very into it, and I have very like I want to talk about it. I just worry that like these kind of streams with like the content that I make now isn't the best place to do that. It's one of the reasons why I've been trying to work with some other friends and like talking with shit to like find a way to like make a separate place where I could fucking do political content. And the problem is not even all of it's like politics. It's fucking like because everything's politics now, and I fucking hate that. But yeah. Hold on. I don't want to howl. What is the song for this? Oh, that's Zelda's Lullaby. Oh, come on.
So are beige suits, apparently.
Coffee cups are politics. People wanting to live their lives are politics. Everything is politics.
Poor Link couldn't hit that note. Link was like, I'll just stay with this one. This part sucks. I don't know why this has to be in here. I hate this. I hate the fucking caravan guarding mini game thing. I don't know, man. I just hate this so much. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I think once you reach the Master Sword, though, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah,
eat
I was
lunch.
probably gonna cut it off there too.
See, streamer brain. We know when the best place to cut content is. Fuck this fucking piece, oh Garbo. Well, I hate that bird. That bird can die.
I mean, like, that's the thing, Shannon, you weren't here. That fucking bird is hard to hit because for some reason, like, the fucking L targeting in this game is not the best. I was trying to hit that bird. We went through, what was that, like 7 loops? Mm-hmm. That bird is not easy to hit. I really feel like they could have done more with like the fucking Skull Kid and his weird puppet army though. Like other than just like follow him around and attack the puppets. Like I feel
Apparently,
like
this
go
Puss in
ahead.
Boots movie is really good.
Wait, where is the horn? Up there it is.
Cue Master Puppets rift.
Master.
Listen, I love that they are referencing Ocarina of Time, but a lot of this game feels like it's a very heavy-handed reference to Ocarina of Time.
It's like,
Do you remember the Skull Kid from Ocarina of Time? Do you remember the songs from the Ocarina in the Ocarina of Time?
This is why I really liked some of the Breath of the Wild stuff, because it wasn't very heavy-handed in the way that it referenced Ocarina. Like, if you speed up some of the very slow piano, you can get the Temple of Time theme, but it's like one piano note like every 4 seconds. So
yeah.
you're like, dun, dun, dun. Like, you wouldn't get that out of there.
I feel like it could have been cool if they like fucking like if they referenced Majora's Mask with this and like had like Midna find the fucking, you know, actually find Majora's Mask and like wear it.
Well, that's something that's super interesting, right? Okay, so lore-wise, the Sheikah are thought to be the Twilight. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's who the Dark Tribe is, who probably got exiled into the Twilight. But in Termina, the Sheikah are actually thought to be the Ikanans. The Ikanan, you've never played Majora's Mask, have
I
you?
have not.
There's a place called Ikana Valley, which was ravaged by civil war. And it's very interesting because there's like a bunch of like very interesting symbols, and Majora's Mask also seems to be in line with a lot of Sheikah designs. Haven't heard this theory about Ikana. Yeah. So one of the things that was really fascinating about this game is that it talks about the civil war between the dark magicians and the Hylians. What I think Majora's Mask is actually trying to say is that there was a civil war between the dark magicians and the Hylian royal family, and that it actually turned into an apocalypse, basically.
Huh.
Yeah, and Skull Kid's not technically even a reference to Majora's Mask because there were Skull Kids also in Ocarina. They just weren't prominent. You just played a flute minigame with them.
Hold on, what is Midna saying?
The implication being that Skull Kid is created when a child gets lost in the woods. Just a little spoopy.
Okay, oh, so you can only hit Skull Kid when he's blowing the horn. Okay. Oh god, he's summoning more of them.
No, the Kokiri are just a separate thing. Children who get lost in the woods don't become Kokiri because otherwise Link would have turned into one. And he was not. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Yeah, it says that it's said that children who get lost in the forest are turned into these music-loving little monsters. Is what it says. No, regular children don't become dead. And Kokiri don't become stall children either. Only the Kokiri are immune to becoming stall kids or stall children. Let's see. So the people, let me see here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
There we go. Huh.
Not Skull Kid the character, Skull Kid the bad guy.
And that's the only fucking line he has. Bye. You could speak this whole time. Say something.
He just wanted to play. They become music-loving monsters, so children.
They become music-loving monsters. Fucking hands them a recorder and the fucking Frozen songbook.
Ah, yes, the puzzle. Imagine if you're a fucking guardian and you're like, what? This wolf knows Zelda's lullaby, but are we supposed to let him in? Like,
Oh god. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to end once we get the sword, because I'm going to try my best to not keep us here for another half an hour on this puzzle, but I fucking
it's
hate
really easy.
Is it?
Yeah, do you want me to
Please-
help you?
Please don't say that, because I've always had trouble with it, and if it's been easy this whole time. Rock ass. We are guardians of this land. Guide us to where we once stood. Only then can you enter the true sacred grove.
All right, do you want me to help you with this?
Let me look at it first and put a thought to it. Is it jump forward? Like move one of them
No.
off to the side and then like. Okay. Then,
Right now,
then help
what
me
you
out
need
with
to
it.
do is you need to lock the bottom guy so that he doesn't move right now.
Okay.
So the first move is usually to go left.
Left. All right. And then.
You don't want him to move actually for a little while.
Okay. So jump that, then down and back right?
Yep. Yep. So down, yeah. And then right. And then right again. And then up. Because it's the only way you really can go.
Yeah.
And then left. And then up again. And up again.
Oh, and then once you. Right?
Left.
Oh.
And then down. And then down again. And then right. I'm sure you got it from here.
And then down. Oh my god, it really was that fucking... Oh. I don't know why. It's like puzzles like this and like the fucking ones where like you're sliding the little panels to make the picture. That shit destroys my brain. Now, go now to the sacred place, beast. Wow!
What the fuck is this thing? An illithid?
We yield passage to the sacred grove.
Why do they have octopus heads?
It's a sword.
Cthulhu Knight. Alright, dog, time to take this out with your mouth. Which was the style at the time.
We wore our pants around our around our waists higher, you see. That was the style at the time. Minda's like, I'm gonna
Now
keep this in case I need to fucking shove it into your brain again.
Oh wow, he took that thing out like it was butter.
Also, the scabbard just appears. It's the one thing I love about the Master Sword. It's like, yeah, the Master Sword. It's always there. Without the scabbard, you pull out the Master Sword. The scabbard's just on your back. It's just like,
Where is the fucking scabbard, Link? Where'd you get that? Where'd that come from?
The sword accepted you as its master.
yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And then the end of the game.
Game's over. They say the sword banishes all evil. We have the sword. All evil just dies. We win.
Also, why is Midna able to just be hanging out in the light world now?
It's because
Is it, like,
I think it's
exposure
because
therapy?
of what Zelda did. Zelda literally like imparted her soul into Midna so that she could live in the fucking light world.
Oh.
This thing is the embodiment of the evil magic that Zant cast on you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast.
So you're saying it did not need to be in my brain?
This thing is too dangerous. It's probably for the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'd be able to transform it into a beast anytime you wanted. Yeah, since Santa was kind enough to give this to us, we should be thankful that we use it all we can.
Also, what are these weird like fracturings of Midna's arm? Are you seeing these little polygon clippings? Like, what is going on with her arms?
Looks like a sleeve.
Like the little leaf things coming at like the spikes on her arms now.
I want to keep a low profile, so I'll hide in your shadow when you're humans, but I can change you whenever.
What's also going on with Link's sword? It's like shaking.
Link's having
be
a
awoke
panic
anytime
attack
you
and
like.
no one knows.
Yeah.
Also, thanks to this thing, you can warp whenever you want by switching into wolf form.
Why can you not warp otherwise?
Hey, but listen, Link, I got a little favor to ask.
You don't have to get that close. You don't have to whisper, we're alone.
Would you mind coming with me to find something called the Mirror of Twilight? It's hidden somewhere in Hyrule.
Stand in front of me, have a normal conversation.
Yes, the Mirror of Twilight, our last potential link to Zant.
Midna, he is making that face because he is uncomfortable.
Okay.
All right.
Da 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 da.
And yes, thank you everybody for coming by and spending the morning with us. Thank you once again to Amanda for being a wonderful co-host. And let me check and see. Is there anybody on my follow list who is streaming right now? I don't think so.
We can send some folks over to. Let me see. Yeah, nobody's really on right now for me either.
Yeah. I don't have anybody on mine either. So I guess we'll just end it here. Thanks everybody
right.
for watching, and I'll see you all next week.
Bye.